What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, just very quickly, before we go ahead and get into the actual topic of today's video, which is obviously going to be a very juicy one, just for those who don't know, today is actually the day that Battlefield 2042 is going to be revealing their Season 4 trailer. So we're going to be going ahead and watching it live on my channel at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Of course, obviously, if you're in a different time zone, you're going to have to do your own thing here. But, of course, if you guys want to tune in, watch it with us, see our live reactions, and, of course, see ahead of time before we make our video for this, obviously, trailer, then by all means tune to the stream. The link to that is down in the description of this video. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Call of Duty is already going through a rough enough time. Am I right or am I wrong? So Season 2 had to pretty much nail it across the board. And after seeing the lack of content that this game has to offer with Season 2, that already killed the hype as it is. But now, on top of that, I cannot even get into the experience. Now, I guess I can consider that a blessing, that I don't have to torture myself with this game anymore and suffering through, just these egotistical devs. But, I still want to go ahead and get content. I want to grind everything out. I want to give my impressions, but I literally just can't get on. I tried to get on all yesterday. Well, not all yesterday, but 5 hours of troubleshooting. 5 hours of constantly uninstalling, reinstalling on different drivers, going ahead and checking files, the whole deal, the whole freaking deal I spent trying to get into the experience. Nothing, nada. And, I said, whatever. First day, sometimes it messes up. It is what it is, right? I'm so used to these seasons releasing like this that it doesn't even shock me anymore. So I said, you know what? I'll wait until the next day. And of course, the next day comes around, and guess what? It still doesn't work. Now, this time I actually put up the stream. The day before, I didn't put up the stream at all. I spent 5+ hours of just literally looking at my screen, diving in, trying to make it work just so I can grind some stuff out with you guys and chat it up with you guys on stream, and just nothing. But, like I said, the other day, the second day, I decided, you know what, we're just going up with the stream. We're putting the stream up. We're going to try to grind this through. Nothing, absolutely nothing. I was going mental, insane. Now, thankfully, after some time, it was a little bit more clarification. Of course, not from Infinity Ward. I had to do, a lot of digging. And actually, I wasn't even the one who found it. It was you guys, Thank God for you guys in the chat to make me feel less crazy, less insane. But apparently, it's almost split, basically 50-50 throughout the PC community. Now, console isn't really getting hit as hard, but at least half of the PC community is running into this problem. And of course, like I said, I don't mind when there's problems like this because it is what it is. Technical issues happen all the time. To even, judge them for that is so hypocritical because we go through technical issues 24/7. I guarantee you probably had something go wrong with your computer, something go wrong with your phone, and you got angry, you got feisty. It's the same thing. So cut them a little slack early on. But 2 full days is absolutely ridiculous. I lost interest. You already lost my interest when you told me that this season was only going to have 2 maps. You already lost my interest when it took literally the top tier content creators leaving the game for you to just add in 1 more additional map. You lost my interest when I can't even get into the freaking servers now to try out what you put into the game. You lost my interest when you didn't put any new maps into the cycle and bringing it in Dome and Museum, and that's it. I'm sorry, guys. I really don't want to rant your guys' ears off. I don't, but I don't think you guys understand how disappointed I am right now because I really, really, really like this game. Like I said, go back and look at all of my content. I enjoyed it, and I still do it. I guarantee if this game loaded up and I was able to play, I would have still enjoyed my time because I just simply like the gameplay alone. But I wouldn't stay on it. I knew for a fact that I wouldn't stay on this game. Even if it loaded up, I wouldn't. Dome, Museum, cool, but that's not going to keep me. This update is for Warzone. If you log into Warzone, you're going to see like 101 new things that you can go ahead and grind through and experience. You log into 6v6, you're screwed. I want to say worse words so bad right now. It's not even funny how bad. I just want to curse up a storm, but YouTube policies, you got to keep it straight here. Like I said, you want uncensored JB, you go over to the Twitch channel. YouTube, you got to keep it clean. But my God, 6v6, it's nothing. The core community got screwed over. And of course, I understand it's an unpopular opinion to enjoy Modern Warfare 2 right now, but it hurts 10 times worse knowing that the game is enjoyable for me, but they just won't put an effort to it. They have 3,000 people there, and they can't build up 6v6. Like, I'm sitting here screaming, the only thing I need right now to play more is maps. That's the only thing. Like, of course I want all the overall fixes, to happen. Things like mini maps and, the whole deal that the whole community is really salty about right now. Trust me, I want that stuff fixed as well. But just to tolerate the game, just to have a COD game to play and just tolerate from time to time and add into the mix, all I needed was maps. That's all I needed. And I would have gladly added it into the rotation with Battlefield, with Halo. I would have played all of them. But I don't touch Modern Warfare 2 because there's nothing to do in Modern Warfare 2 unless you're a Battle Royale fan. COD has changed. And it's stupid. Like, I really don't want to be sitting here ranting about COD anymore. Like, it's a reason why I stopped caring as much. It's a reason why I stopped posting as much COD when Vanguard came around. It's like, I can't do that anymore. It's just so pointless and stupid. But my God, the stupidity of the developers is just, it's mind-blowing. How could you not get riled up like this looking at what they're doing to a game that is, like, actually, like, how do you do that? How do you do that? This is, actually, one of the homies brought this up in my stream the other day. And honestly, I think it's great. Battlefield games, they release like utter crap, but over time they get better. Call of Duty games, they release gorgeous, but they literally turn into turds the more that they're out. Why? What's the logic in that? Call of Duty games, they release and they look clean. The graphics are gorgeous. Animations on point. The quality of the game, you could tell millions of dollars were sunken into these titles. You can tell the quality is there every time it launches, but then it turns into more crap and more crap and more crap. How's that? What? Over half the people listening to this video, if someone gave you something of extreme value, you know damn well, I want to say everybody, but at least half of you would take advantage of what was given to you and expand on that. Expand! But they won't. They take something that's so nice and then they just trash it and trash it and trash it more. My mind is completely blown that this is going on right now with Season 2. And, honestly, I don't care. I don't care. What am I missing right now? Seriously, if I realistically sit down and think, what am I missing? Am I missing anything crazy? Back in the day, I would have been salty as hell. I would have been on longer than 5 hours spamming, the game to load up because I would want to play the new content, but there is new content. I mean, I'm loading back in to play Dome for the 50th time in my lifetime, and I always go back and play the original Modern Warfare 3 all the time, so it's not like, I don't play Dome, and Dome has been remastered multiple times as well, so it's not like I haven't played it, like I said, across my whole life. Museum, nothing new. Already played it in the beta, and I played a lot of the beta, so, it doesn't really interest me too much, so what the hell am I coming back for? What the hell am I actually sitting through all this bullcrap for? What am I going to tell you guys? I'm not reviewing anything. There's nothing to review. There's nothing to discuss. So I'm moving the frick on. It is what it is. There's so many better things to discuss. There's Operation, what's it called? Doorstop or something of that sort. God, played a little bit of it again. They actually publicly released it. I played it a long time ago when it was only bots that you could verse. Now it's in the public, access. Pretty darn cool. Once again, a free-to-play game. I'll be discussing it later on this channel. X-Defiant. Once again, I got into it. We're going to be discussing it later on this channel. Battlefield. Halo's getting new updates. Why am I even bothering with worrying about just going back and seeing Dome and Museum? The new weapons will be cool to play with, but, if the developers don't care, why should I care anymore? Why should any of us care anymore? I can hop back on this game that you see right here, World at War. I don't get bored. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get bored. World at War is the most simplistic COD ever designed in the history of Call of Duty. There's basically no attachments. There's no skins at all to grind for. There's not a single skin in this game. The grind factor was your rank. That's pretty much it. And of course, unlocking some weapons and stuff, but the game was addicting, and still to this day, all of these years later, I can put 3, 4, 5+ hours into this game and just be hooked. And to me personally, that just proves that, it really does come down to just how these frickin' developers, or maybe it's, I don't know. It just comes down to how they handle the game, how they develop it, how they, situate themselves. That's all it comes down to. Because if I can still consistently play and it's not like I play these games rarely, these old school games like World at War, COD 4, and all that stuff, I play these games a lot. I really do play them a ton, and I never get tired. And I've been playing them since they came out. I don't know. They have to focus. And if they don't focus, then I guess the majority of the community will end up leaving. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like button. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, for brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button. Also, want to chat me, this is too we do so. I have a Twitter and Discord, both linked down in the description. And also want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch, with that in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.